this recorded?
Yes, I do. I do.
The world has one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to Seaworld's Orca Encounter. My name is Ella, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. We hope this orca encounter will help you better understand these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
Do you want to move over there? There's nobody in front of you. Well, there's people there too.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey.
He's waving.
When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Look at that. Oh, so amazing.
Killer whales really are a natural wonder, and Pete here is going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowholes are perfectly designed for getting a quick breath at the surface. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like their eyes are in 90 camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on the back of the whale is called a dorsal fin, which helps stabilize orcas when they swim and helps them regulate their body temperature. The flippers on either side of the orca's body are called pectoral flippers and are mainly used for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside them, just like the human hand. And the lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. The tail fluke is the killer whale's engine, propelling them close to 30 miles per hour, as fast as our speedboats. But they swim the fastest and use the most power for propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Did you see that?
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at Seaworld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Body language as a part of their communication. Pectoral slaps are used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a peg slap to get her calf's attention.
Get over here.
But if they really want to be heard, they breathe.
Look at that!
Spy hopping is killer whale learning and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt.
They weren't there together.
That's so amazing.
Fluke slaps are another form of communication that killer whale uses in the wild.
Woo!
Get it!
Orcas are good communicators, so it's no surprise they're at the top of the ocean's
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Makani is demonstrating a very similar behavior and movement right here in front of you. Antarctic orcas create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking seals into the water. Our whales can use this same technique, demonstrating one of the many impressive and complex hunting abilities killer whales have used in the wild. Now, we all may have just seen these waves crashing in front of us, but you can't really imagine the amount of water displaced unless you experience it firsthand. And luckily for all of you guys, we have Sam who's volunteered to feel the power of these waves made by the whales. Can we give him some encouragement?
Woo!
All right, you just gotta think like a seal, okay, Sam? Here comes Makani. And hold on tight. I'm just gonna scoot over here.
She got wet.
A bit scared. 3 times just for Makani.
Super wet.
Great job, Sam. You made a really good seal.
Woo!
Because they live in every part of the ocean, it's no surprise killer whales eat all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale on screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So how does an orca the size of Makani fight a whale that size out in the wild? It's all because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an essential part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time
Whoa!
Porpoising is when an orca swims fast at the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. You'll see them doing this when catching a ride in the wake of a boat or when surfing in a wave. Orcas like to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks when they can. You can see some of our whales doing this on the screen, just like killer whales in British Columbia. You'll also see whales imitate each other out in the wild. We see it here at Seaworld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from each other. Playful behavior has a purpose. A tail whip is used in hunting to stunt fish. But today, these orcas might just be stunning all of you.
Here he comes. He splashes.
We engage with our whales all day, every day, which allows us to share trusted relationships and provide optimal research, healthcare, and quality of life. The whales here play an active role in their own health and well-being. They can show us their tail, which is very helpful. They have some major blood veins that run through those tail loops that Kate is showing you, which is really helpful when we need to take blood samples. They'll also slide out onto a scale so that we can monitor their weight, just like you see Orca doing up on screen. They'll even let us take a breast sample from their blowhole because of the relationship we have built day after day here at Seaworld. And if you guys would all help me in welcoming up a very special whale, this is Orchid. Orchid is a very, very intelligent whale. She loves to be challenged by her trainers. And she lives here with 7 other whales who together have inspired millions of people, hopefully including all of you, to want to care and conserve their wild counterparts and the oceans that we all share. We encourage the whales every day to learn new things, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play help keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.